Yo, how's it going? Hey, listen. Ugh. Yeah. So we'll see how good today goes. Hopefully, all good. I was thinking today that should do like what's it called? A little bit painterly stuff today. Hejo, Chillestrand, Captain Boss, Atski, Georg, Nereda. Fantastic people. You are fantastic. That is weird. What? Hello, Eternal Lady. All right, throw me some topics. Let's get it on. I won't do line art today. I'm in the zone of painterly stuff, so I will be doing some painterly stuff. But any topic. Hey, Georg. You're fantastic. You're back. So we got Alien Farmer, Tea Drinking Demon, Succubus Queen, Monster Over the Hill, and Paper Elf. This is crazy. You guys are crazy. Say what? Now the dice doesn't work. One second. I went to try to find a dice, but I couldn't find a dice. Fantastic. The trolls are the forces are strong. Why? Why isn't it working? I don't want to add them all again. All right, Zilin, you roll the dice. Why? I don't understand. Hey, Quentin. Quentin is back. He is back. He is ready. Ready to do some warm-ups. So, I'm waiting for the dice roll, Zilin. Hey, Schmaze! Oh yeah, you're back, man. You're back. Okay, Zillion says 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Monster Over the Hill, right? Right? Eternal Lady. Okay. Monster Over the Hill by Eternal Lady. Rigged. Clearly rigged. Eternal Lady. Oh yeah. Alright, monster over the hill, what am I seeing? I saw some like third point perspective monster coming over the hill. Being like a troll-like thing. So I'll just go with the gut, and that is what I'm gonna try to paint today. So today's color, I feel like that is what I have to do today. How's everyone doing? Hey, Wanabir. Yeah, tomorrow, man. Gotta be a little bit quicker. Oh shit, timer. Hot coffee. All right, there we go. Monster over the hill. Maybe we should let's do it like this instead. Let's switch it up a bit. Hey, Lou Rib. Hey, man. Nice to see you. You're building houses in school. I'm assuming virtual houses. Children, you are modeling a wristwatch. That's pretty cool. Last of Us character. I'm assuming it's fan art? Or are you working on Last of Us? So, before I start painting anything more, Captain Jetlag, yeah, he's fashionably late all day, every day. I gotta Google some image for ref today. Painterly, no, impressionistic forest. And of course, my internet is super slow. Oh, really, Amir? That's pretty cool. Yeah, Amir. So that's the curse of doing a personal project. Is the daylight? Is the like if you have to keep it secret. That's the shitted part. Hey there, Bart. How's it going? All praise, Mr. Dearbard. Okay, this is ridiculous. I can't just sit and wait for my internet to load images. Okay. Let's. All right, there we go. Google hit some images. What am I going for? No inspiration. Okay. Shitty search results. It is what it is. It is what it is. I wanna try a little bit. Why not? I made a mistake, but now I have to go with this mistake. Let's do it. I feel like it's time. Too much daylight. I feel like it's time to. I have to really upgrade my computer. Okay, so let's. What's the story? Okay, I'm gonna make it like there's a girl or a guy like walking with a backpack, walking like to the. Let's see, what's this guy color? He's walking towards the right, and little does he know, it's a massive troll in the background, aka it's a monster. It's so like I was doing a lot of like not 3D, but perspective paintings, and it's so easy to break the perspective by making a brush mark that goes against the perspective. It's too easy to ruin the illusion of depth by making a bad brush mark in a, like the incorrect direction of how the perspective is going. Oh, Captain Jetlag, that's just lies. This is just like schoolboy excuses. It's like, oh no, yeah, teacher, I was here. I just didn't. You just didn't see me. Um, no. Okay, so let's make him like look down. That's really weird, dear Bart. My dog ate my Google tab. Yeah, that's modern day excuses. Maybe the troll is happy. He's like, yeah, human breakfast. I was feeling a little bit peckish. Let's eat a human. So you gotta watch that GIF. It's like I have two lines of internet. I switched to my second because my primary stopped working, and the second one works perfectly like on devices and so on. It's like the Wi-Fi version, uh, but on my PC it buffers. Like the load time is huge. It just sits there and like buffers. I don't understand why. No other devices has the issue, but I'm looking at the GIF now. That's clever. It's a good guy. That's a good move. Like, you're not going anywhere. Sit down. Amir, yeah. I wish there was a lot of things when I was in school. Life would have been very, very different. Shenanigans? Gans? Shenanigans! I have no, actually, I have no idea how shenanigans spells or what it's supposed to be. I know what it means. It's like messing around, right? It's like, what kind of shenanigans are you up to? Like, bad things are you up to in a sense, but, you know, not, you're not gonna go to jail type things. But what actually is shenanigans? Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Dearbard, yeah, well, we can't say that internet is bad because we created internet and we fostered internet to what it is today, right? The generation that had internet, we all used it in a specific way where everyone developing for internet decided that this is what people want, right? So it's our fault. It's our fault internet is what it is today, in a way. But obviously, later generations, they you know, they perpetuate and detract from the course of whatever we created, and they're making their own, you know, like meta. And we are already outdated. We don't really have influence anymore. It's the youth of today that is dictating the future of the internet. I don't think we have any influence anymore. What a bit, yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm not English. Don't look at me. Just shenanigans. Can I have that shenanigans? That looks tasty. Just spend a whole day just going, I'm not English, and use words completely wrong. Shortman, or sure lady, eternal lady, eternal lady, eternal 80. I see. You see what I did there? Amazing, amazing. I know. Calm down, not everyone at once. Sit down. Okay, now we're gonna wait 5 minutes for the URL to load. Okay, where are we with time? Approximately halfway. Holy shit balls. The automatics monster. I'm not gonna switch off the sound I have. Is it sound? Music? Oh. Copyrighted. Now I'm not gonna have any monetary ads. Thanks, eternal lady. Thank you. Oh, my pudding pudding pie. Hilarious. Hilarious. I found this one brush from someone, I don't remember from whose brush pack, but it kind of cycles colors. You see? Really quite nice. I haven't really found like a really good use for it. But it does add like lots of different variations. So I was playing around with it the other day and kind of like putting brush marks in, creating variations, but it doesn't do it like cleanly enough. It adds a lot of extra like crap. So I'm not super happy with it, but I don't know whose it is. And this one too. You see it kind of cycles the colors. I found that quite interesting. Captain Jetlag, you can? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think just a snippet. That's why like the alerts, they have a time limit, I think. Like within the frames of what you're allowed. But I don't know. I don't know at all. Hey, Orms! Good morning. You are the same color. Oh no. Hey, Furicella. How's it going? Good morning. Or good evening. Eternal Lady, don't worry. I'm just messing around today. It's all good. Don't you worry, Eternal Lady. It's just me being silly. I'm in a silly mood today. And in a painterly mood, apparently. Blue Ribbon. Yeah, he's too busy to go on Discord. He thinks he's better than us now. He's like, screw this. I'm in a university, man. Screw this Bjorn guy. I got better things to do than socializing. I got art to make, babies to practice making. Bjorn doesn't put food on my table. Hey, waff rap. Yeah, I did. Last night I did. I streamed. I'll show you. Monster. I drew this one. Started playing around with shadows and stuff last night. It should be on in videos on Twitch. It won't be on YouTube though because it's just gonna get a copyright slap because I streamed just music. And Lurib, same for you. Don't worry, I'm just kidding around, just joking. You do what you need to do, buddy. Same like all of the rest of us. Just joking. Just me being silly. Just joking. Cry. Tear. Cute tears. Acting skills. Little known fact. I got top grades in theater in college. I had theater as one of the art courses. Hello, dark. That's hilarious. Jival95, welcome. Have you clicked follow? Have you? Have you? Have you? No. Click it. To answer your question, the thing is it's a highly personal thing, right? It's about your art and where you are in the process of learning it, right? So you could easily say fundamentals is important if you're just learning, like starting to learn fundamentals over and over and over. You know, like practicing the mechanical process of drawing something, practicing perspective, practicing light, practicing materials, color, all these things. You know, the basics. Colors is a beast of its own. First, you have to practice your observational skills and practice measuring with eyes and observation. And after that, you can start going a little bit more into color and so on. But another thing that's very important that you practice is applying knowledge. Everyone can copy stuff and learn from looking at something, but what a lot of people forget to do is applying the knowledge. For example, I could do a study of an apple and look at the palette, look at how the light is hitting the apple, cast shadows, you know, all these things. But I then take that information and paint the monster or my own version of an apple. It doesn't matter because you're going to apply the same knowledge, ideally, as you've been observing during the study of the apple, right? And that's the really big important part. A lot of people who learn art don't know or don't think about is the application of knowledge. Like a good example, for example, nice, is it's anatomy. When a lot of people draw something, they look at reference, they find the exact reference, then they copy that as exact as they can, and then change it to whatever they need it to be, right? But I would say a more correct version of doing that is drawing from memory all the knowledge you have put into your head about anatomy and trying to draw it as accurate as you can without help. Just sit there and really, really draw the pose correct. Like you start with gesture, exaggerated gesture, and then add muscles and knowledge on top, and it'll be a little bit stiffer, but you'll still have the gesture, because you know if you exaggerate it a little bit, you'll get better at it. And then the more you apply the knowledge you have, the more obvious the knowledge gaps will be. You know, like if you're trying to draw an arm and you're putting in all the muscles, and that's correct, you know, that obviously that's you don't need to practice the arm muscles. But if you're struggling with that, make a note that you're having issues drawing the arms, and then continue drawing the rest of the body. And then when finished, when you've done the best that you can, go do more studies and go look at the parts that you struggled with, and then go back or redraw your anatomy drawing from your mind, applying the new knowledge, and iterate and iterate and iterate. And the reason why you should do that is because you're going to add the knowledge by applying it, and not by just regurgitating what you observe. You have to understand the knowledge. You know, it's like cooking. You can follow recipes. You're still not cooking per se. You're following a recipe, until you learn the recipe and you know, oh, I should have approximately this much salt in an egg. Actually, I like more egg. I'm gonna have 2 eggs in, but the recipe doesn't say it. You know, but you feel like this should be, because you know how to cook, because you practice that recipe. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you should definitely be doing both at the same time, studying and applying knowledge. Imagination versus, or your artistic, say, you know, like a expression, your artistic expression versus skills. I mean, obviously, when you get to a point where skill is not an obstacle, you can focus solely on artistic expression. But up to that point, you really need to learn what your artistic expression is by learning the basics, and repeating and repeating and repeating, and learning and learning and learning. And then you'll start to see, you know, like my analogy of cooking, like that. Let's say that it's this arbitrary recipes that has 1 egg, but I like 2 eggs. That is a deviation, you know, from the basics, from the recipe. And the same for art, you know, like, oh, I like to distort my anatomy or stylize the anatomy and so on. I can promise you, all the artists that do stylized anatomy know, I'm not saying all, majority know correct version of drawing anatomy, because they need to understand it in order to deviate from it. And a lot of our beginners also do a mistake of going stylized first and blame it on it's their artistic choice. You know, it's like, it's my style, when the stylization of the anatomy is clearly wrong. You know, they don't understand what the real one look like before they stylize. That's rant about that. Hopefully it makes sense. So this is my little bit more painterly today. What do you guys prefer? More hard design work with lines, or painterly stuff? All right. Oh, really, dear Bart? That's cool. Captain Jetlag, yeah, definitely. People should practice that as well. That's interesting to see you guys a little bit like line art or painterly, or most of you like both, which is cool. 10 seconds. Oh Lord. Oh, on the menus. Right. Do you guys want to see the menus? I could probably squish the window, the Photoshop window in. All right. That's it for today. Monster Over the Hill by the lady Eternal 80. The Eternal Lady. Ha. Ha. All right, man. Thanks everyone for coming. Have a fantastic day. Good night. All right, I'll try to squish the Photoshop window in so it's showing Photoshop. I'll try my best. Okay, have a good one. See you all tomorrow, same time, for more ranting and painting. All right, have a good one. Hopefully this will work.